Good morning, everybody. Headed down to Black Dog Customs to get an engine cover. So if you saw in the last video when I drove it to Carolina, the engine cover is missing. So the engine is literally pretty much sitting in my lap. The reason that is on a A1 variant of the 998, the engine cover pretty much is flat and then goes straight up. And with the LS, I have the big truck manifold on it. And so with the truck manifold, it sticks into the driver's area quite a bit. And luckily, Humvee, when they did the 6.5 turbo, they had all the piping for the turbo came on the back of the motor. So they built these really big dog houses that pretty much just go straight up from the floor and then over. And so it's perfect for what I'm trying to do. And Mike down at Black Dog Customs, I believe he re-stamps them. Like he just kind of fiberglass stamps them, recreates them, because I think you can't get them anymore other than that. So I'm gonna go down there, see if I can't get one of those. I have the old one in my in the bed of the truck. It's got the rubber on it, all that, you know, just all the brackets and things. I think I'm gonna have to move over to the new one. I just want to check with Mike to make sure that that's true. And then I also want to pick up, they make a divider that goes between the bed and the cab where that curtain is. And I want to get that divider and go ahead and get it installed, just because I'm kind of sick when it rains, or sick of when it rains. Water just comes into the cab and kind of pours to the left and the right of the transmission tunnel. So if I have that in there and I have it sealed correctly, it should keep the cab area pretty dry, hopefully. And so those are the two goals with that. You know, there's a big divider, but then there's brackets. There's a thing that goes over the there's like a fiberglass piece that goes over the actual bed floor that allows you to seal it watertight and so forth, or somewhat watertight, and so forth and so on. So that's the goal to get while I'm down here. I may pick up some more stuff depending on what he has. I don't know what he's gonna, I've never been down here before, so I have no clue. But that's what the goal is. I'm heading down there now. I should be, it's like an hour and a half from where I live, so it shouldn't be that bad. But once I get there, hopefully Mike will be cool with me videoing. I can show you the shop, show you around, maybe talk to him a little bit, see what you know, what he does. I know he builds custom Humvees. I've never seen one in person, so I don't know the quality or condition. I do know that he's very knowledgeable when it comes to these machines, so I'm excited to talk to him and kind of see what he has going on down there. All right, I'm down here at Black Dog Customs in Madison. As you can see behind me, there are Humvees literally everywhere. We'll go inside the shop in a second, but before we do, I wanted to show you the new dog house that I just picked up, that they actually make in-house with insulation and all that stuff. So let me show you that real quick and then we'll go inside. All right, so here is the original A1 M998 dog house. You can see that it just goes kind of straight down. It has a little bit of a set out right here, shoots out for the transmission, but it is, I've got a giant intake manifold filling out the back here. So this is the new one, and you can see that there's plenty of room. It pretty much comes straight up, where this one has this flat spot. So straight up, and inside this area is where that giant intake manifold will sit. And then over here on this side, if you can kind of see it, it does go back in. This is for the turbo kit on the 6.5, but it works perfect for the LS swap. So this is the new dog house. I do still have to get this rubber that goes right here to go around it, and it even comes with insulation, so I don't have to worry about that. And then this is the other piece I got. This goes between the bed and the cab, and you run a piece of rubber right there, and then you seam seal both sides, and it gives you a little bit of a lip for water and things. And then the actual wall that goes with this, they were out of stock, so he's going to send that to me in a couple weeks. But that wall and the brackets that go with that wall are going to make a huge difference in all the crap that ends up in the cab. So that's what we came to get. Mission accomplished. And we'll go inside and take a look at some Humvees real quick. All right, so here we are. That's one of the projects. Got one there. Got one under plastic here. Got this bad boy. Got that one over there. That one's under plastic. Got one up on the lift. So lots of Humvees. Let's take a look at this one real quick. In the middle of the build process. It's really far along. It's got a lot of stuff done. AC, I mean, every single bolt. Stainless steel all the way across. It's got the turbo. You see why that big doghouse is needed on there. I've got this. I just need to get some taller brackets for it. It's got the wet sound subs gonna go in it. It's got factory seat brackets for the back and the driver. It's got gauges. I'll go over there and we'll look at that. Wet sounds bar up top. Air conditioning. I mean, this thing's been touched from front to back. It's got the custom gauges, e-brake, bed liner the inside of it. So super cool truck. Over here you have the fiberglass hard tops, a lot of the bracings. They're prepping this one for paint. Got fiberglass hard tops again. This is the divider that I'm getting for between the cab and the bed, but that one's just kind of a mock-up. And then this one's getting ready for paint and Line X and all kinds of stuff. So you can see back here they got a ton of them. Tons of parts, guys, tons of parts. I mean, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frame, rolling chassis, hoods, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They got over 25, 30 Humvees out here. It's amazing. This one's got the turret up top, which is super cool. It's way more just OG here with the slant back. That's kind of the end all to cool. Slant back top. Got another one with my wheels on it. All these have my wheels on them. Got the Rhino tire carrier. Got the big brush guard on top. This is a really clean, just a really clean truck. Nice paint. I like this tire carrier in the back. That's pretty cool. It's got a green bed liner in it, horse stall mat. I like that. I'm going to be doing that. Hopefully it'll cut down some noise. This one's a little flashier. It's painted black with the big wheels on it. Not my cup of tea, but you know, to everybody their own. This one's under plastic. We got this guy here. He actually lives local, right down the street from me. I see this one quite a bit. So it's funny that it's here getting serviced. Looks like it's getting a new idler arm. But yeah, that's the shop. All the Humvees. Black Dog Customs. Black Dog's right there if you need him. Let's see. Just a little puppy. Hey. Hey. Oh, you are a big boy. The mascot, I guess you could say. Diesel. It's a big old dog. So yeah, there it is. If y'all need any parts for Humvees, Black Dog Customs is the way to go. I'll put their website in the comments below. So if y'all need anything, go check them out. All right, I'm back at the shop. It is a different day. I was not able to get back to the shop the same day that I actually picked up the engine cover. But I've got the engine covers here. I have already moved the hardware from the old A1 variant to the Turbo Doghouse. So let me show you kind of the things you have to do, because there were some modifications. If you want to reuse your original bracketry, there are things you have to do to it. And as you can see, I've got the insulation propped up there to put on later. But I just want to show you the difference. And I have test fitted it, and it fits over the engine perfectly. So I don't have any issues there. I am still waiting on the rubber gasket from Black Dog Customs to finish up the doghouse, but let me show you where we're at. All right, so this is the original A1 variant for the 6.2. Like I said, it just kind of goes straight up. It has the locks up here, which I've moved over here. Now these had aluminum washers on the back, much like the washer right here, that you can't really get off. So what I had to do was I literally just clipped them and pulled them off. Now you can, in theory, put these back on, use pliers, tighten them back up. But they, with the way that they drilled these holes, they're tight. They'll come out, but it takes a little bit of effort. So I'm not gonna bother with the washers unless I need to later. And then I moved over the clips, these brackets, the reinforcements that go on the back. And then the biggest modification was these right here, these right here what they did originally is they bolted on here, they bent up 90 degrees, and they riveted at the top. So all you have to do is put them in a vise and straighten them out. And then they bolt down here, rivet up here, which I still have to do the rivets. And then the back brackets are the same. We have to straighten those out, and they bolt on the back. Now, I am going to rivet them here. I am going to put a fresh coat of paint on these brackets because they are a little rusty, a little old looking. But I had to drill out all the rivets on the original piece, which was not a big deal. Didn't take very long. But now that all of this is together, the only thing left to do is add these rivets, put the insulation on the back. When I put the insulation on the back, I'm going to rivet some fender washers to hold that insulation on. And I may not rivet it. I might actually bolt it so I can take the insulation in and out. But like with some button head, stainless button head or something, I think that'd look nice. But yeah, so that's it. I got most of the hardware moved over and done. I will do another follow-up just really quick showing you the rubber seal that goes around and it actually on the doghouse, so you can see how it fits and everything. When I test fitted it, I think I am going to maybe have to trim or bend these. They're hitting a little too soon. It's not letting the doghouse mate up against it, but that might be because the rubber gasket's not there. So I'm not doing anything until I get that. But yeah, it fits great, so I'm really excited. You can see really great craftsmanship in rebuilding or repopping those out of fiberglass. The quality's really good. They're super thick. It's a great piece, so I highly recommend it. Black Dog Customs. And so yeah, that's it. That's all we're going to do for this one. But I'll do a quick update when I get it installed.